In my last video, I talked about the whole process of cold DM outreach that I've been doing in the past 2 months, and I realized I haven't presented a pretty important part, which was the emotional component. And I do this for you to know what to expect to feel when doing this, because you'll face a lot of rejections, and at least you can be prepared for that, and hopefully you will deal with it better. And also I'll have a chance to tell you what results I've been getting recently, and what happened with the businesses I was in the talking stage. So let's get to the video. Before I start anything, I want to introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, I'm Alex, a 17-year-old entrepreneur, and I started my web design agency 8 months ago. And I started with a free client for a salon, building with WordPress and Elementor. Eventually got paid $80 for it, so I continued doing it. And afterwards I discovered Claude Code, and I started since that time to build websites with Claude Code, and found my next client, an interior design agency. And now I'm looking for my third official client to keep growing my agency. The first thing that I've struggled with, and I still do to this day a little bit, is to understand why the businesses don't even see the messages that I'm sending them. Like, for example, in the beginning I was getting so mad that people didn't even see my DM. I was expecting to not get positive answers, but at least I expected them to see the messages and then tell me they are not interested. I was prepared for that, but I was at least hoping they would see the message and give me some feedback. And that was the first thing I've hit in my path. People really don't read the DMs, and I was struggling to understand why they run their business on Instagram, or they have such a big audience and they don't even bother responding or even seeing the DMs. And I really had some trouble getting over that, like not getting mad every time someone didn't see the message. I just understood that this is how people are, and I can't change that right now. I have to understand it, and I shouldn't let it bother me, because it will affect me in the long run. Getting mad all the time someone doesn't see my message. So that's the first lesson I learned, and I tried to apply it. It's going decent until now. I still get annoyed on some businesses that just don't see my message, because I'm talking to them for like a week, going back and forth, like showing them examples or talking about the offer or whatever, and then they just don't answer, or they just see the message and don't say anything. I can't understand them even now, but this is for you to know that it's normal. It's not something you are doing wrong. The next thing will be the people that answer to your DM and saying that they are not interested. But not only that, they say that they think your website is they think their website is actually really good. And the annoying part is that you saw their website and you are sure their website is bad. But if they don't think that, again, you can't do anything. You can't change their opinion, and you shouldn't bother really trying to change it, because it will just make it worse. They won't listen to you probably, and you starting to convince them to that their website is bad will just get you some bad reviews, like just a bad presence in the space, and you don't want that. So you just have to accept it and deal with it, again, like I said with the previous thing. And now the third thing, almost the most annoying one, is to deal with the no's you are gonna get and not let them bother you in the long run. Like, obviously it's gonna be annoying at the moment, but the important thing is to leave that in the past and get to the next DM you are gonna send, and send another 100 after that. And after you send 500 DMs, you'll actually see some results, and also you'll get some feedback to know what you've been doing wrong. It's just a numbers game, like I've heard so many entrepreneurs say. You have to send a lot to see what's working and what's not for your industries that you are targeting. The thing I can tell you certainly is you can't let every no you are getting bother you, annoy you, and damage your mentality, because if you do this for every no that you are gonna get, you'll eventually just quit. And now the final and most annoying and harsh thing in this whole process are the businesses that agree to let me build the website, like the demo website, to present to them, or whatever you are offering in your industry. When they agree to it, I just put 1 or 2 days of time into their demo website so I can really show them what I can do. And then when I actually send it to them, they either don't even see the message, or they see the message and they don't answer. And that's actually annoying, and I still don't know how to deal with it until now, because I've put a lot of time and effort into it, and to not even get feedback about my work, or maybe if they just say that the price is too much, maybe that's a mistake that I've made, sending the demo and also the offer immediately afterwards. Maybe I should split it into 2 phases, like send them the demo, and only after they react to the demo I can send them the offer, and in that way I can know if the demo is bad, or afterwards if the price of the website is too much, and at least I know what to do in the future. And to give you some actual examples of this happening, first of all, my first, I think, business that answers to my DM, which was a dancing school. I talked about it in my videos. I made them a demo and they didn't even bother answering to my message. They've seen it, but they didn't say anything. I sent them the demo and also the price and everything that was included. I was in the beginning, so I wasn't offering much. I didn't know what a good offer was. So I just asked for $200 for the website and everything that was included. And they didn't even answer to me. I even sent a follow-up and it was for nothing. So I had to get over it. I eventually did, but since it was my first time when actually someone showed interest in my services, it was kind of hard and harsh also. And the next one was the restaurant that I've been talking about in my last video, I think. I've also built a demo after they asked for it, and I put actually a lot of time into that, since I wanted to make it look really good, because I had some ideas of design in my head, so I wanted to put those into action on the website. And I've spent 2 full days working on it non-stop. I sent it to them, and also the offer, which was improved obviously, but they didn't even see the message. It was worse than the first time. I also sent a follow-up after a couple of days and they still haven't seen it, so it hurts a bit to know that I've built a great website for them, but it's a pattern, I think now. Like, it happened 2 times already, when I sent the demo and also the offer immediately afterwards. I shouldn't be doing that, I think. When I closed the interior design business, I talked to them on the phone to talk about the details of the website, and only on the call I shared the price. So maybe that's something I should start doing for every client. Never show them or never tell them the price of the project in the messages, because it's less of an emotional connection and all of those things. And maybe I should start getting on more calls to present the demo and also present the entire offer. I can do it differently and I can see their reaction, so it's eventually better. The only problem with that I had, and that's mainly why I didn't do it for everyone, was that I was actually afraid to talk to the businesses. Basically, I was scared and afraid to schedule a call since I wasn't confident in my abilities to talk and close them. I don't have that much sales experience, and that's mainly why. But now I know that's what I have to do, and I'm gonna start applying from the next businesses that are interested in my services. And now let's get to the businesses that actually answered to my DMs interested in my services in the past week. Before getting into the actual results I've got from doing cold outreach in the past week, I want to tell you that I've changed the structure a little bit. I'm no longer offering the demo website in the initial DM. I want to filter out a bit the businesses that I built the demo for. So I'm just gonna tell them in the initial message if they're open to talk about it, and afterwards if they answer to me, I can tell them I can build a demo version of their website to see if they're happy with the direction I'm going in. Because I've noticed two things since implementing this demo offering in the initial DM. First of all, less people answered to my DMs and more people seen it only, and that's not a good thing. And also I wanna build the demo website only for the people that are interested enough to answer to another message of mine, and in that way I can see if they are even a little bit interested. So that's what I'm changing and why I'm doing it. And now let me tell you exactly what I've been getting in the past week. So in the last week I've sent around 40 DMs, I think, and I've received 10 answers, and three of them showed a little bit of interest, and two of them actually went further. With those two, there were both photographers, and one of them, he said he wants more details about the projects I've done recently and how this whole thing is gonna work. And I've shared with him the interior design project and also the demo I did for the restaurant, because those two projects are my best ones. And the other photographer, she asked for more details also, and I wasn't sure what she meant. Like, she wants more details about my work or more details of how this whole process is gonna go. I didn't know, so I just told her that I'm gonna building her a first free version of the website. She doesn't have to pay anything, with no obligation from her part, and we'll decide on the offer later after setting up the structure and discussing the details on a call. And I'm waiting for an answer from her, since I've sent this DM with the answer only 2 hours ago, so I'm waiting. And that's basically it. Nothing new besides what I've already told you. And I just want to share one more thing about my life in general, maybe, or like this entire entrepreneurial journey. It's not really related to the web design thing. I mean, kinda is. You'll see what I mean in a bit. The thing I wanted to tell you was that I realized I'm living my kind of dream life. Like, this is what I was thinking about a year ago or more. Like, even 2 years ago, I was trying to find products, like the next big business that I want to build. I mean, not next, because I haven't built any in that moment, but you understand what I mean. I was thinking how I'm gonna be working 8, 10, 12 hours a day and working with the laptop because I don't have time to do it at home, and I was thinking I was gonna travel with the laptop everywhere I go, so I have more time to do these things. And recently I've been so focused on doing the actual work and focusing and stressing over it if something went wrong. And 2 days ago it just hit me that this was actually everything that I was hoping and praying for 2 years ago. I was hoping this would happen, but I wasn't noticing. I actually got to this because I was locked into doing the actual work and finding new clients and that whole process. And I just didn't stop to realize I'm doing actually what I've wanted to for years, working on my business, working for myself and actually making some money. Hopefully I can keep doing more, but just wanted to share this part because it's important to just think once in a while about everything that you are doing, why you are doing it, and maybe in this way you can start enjoying it. To be honest with you, I wasn't enjoying it that much. I mean, I was going really hard doing all the work, but I saw it like a thing that I had to. This is what's been happening in the past month. I was just doing the work because I was thinking about the money, I was thinking about the clients that I might get and all of those things on the actual business, but never stopped even for a second to realize that I'm doing everything I wished for 1 or 2 years ago. And realizing this just made me so happy, like so grateful for everything that's been happening. I'ma continue doing it, obviously. I just have a better understanding of what I'm doing and I'm happier a bit, I can say. I'm more relaxed. I don't stress that much if conversation with the client doesn't work, because it's just I was expecting this probably, and I was hoping I would get to this actual stage of working on an actual business and not just trying to find ideas. And it's just great to promote to this next level. And that's all for today. Everything I wanted to say, I said it already. I hope you enjoyed everything, find it useful at least. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, or leave a comment if you have something to ask. And I will see you in the next one.